In this section of My Colleges, you will invite recommenders to send letters of recommendation to your colleges through Common App. Recommenders are the people who will write letters of recommendation for you, which include teachers, counselors, administrators. In this section, we will review how you will send a request to a recommender to submit their letters of recommendation. Different high schools use different electronic platforms to submit letters of recommendation. It is possible that your high school does not use Common App for recommendations. Ask your high school counselor how your school handles letters of recommendation. If your high school does use Common App for this process, continue listening to this video. If your high school uses another process, then you should follow your high school counselor's directions. Not all colleges require you to submit letters of recommendation from teachers or other recommenders. You can determine if the colleges on your list want letters of recommendation by going to My Colleges of Common App, clicking on the name of the college, and then scrolling down to the page to find recommendations. You will see the college's policy there. Letters of recommendation from your teachers and high school counselors allow universities to understand you as a student. It is best if the counselors or teachers have known you for over a year. Teachers are asked to share information about your academic achievement, creativity, leadership, concern for others, and your contributions to classroom discussions. If you have not already done so, please contact at least 2 of your 11th grade teachers who taught you core subjects like math, science, history, or English to ask them to write you letters of recommendation. If possible, it is helpful to ask teachers who know you well because they will have more to say about you in their letters. If you're applying to STEM, science, technology, engineering, or math majors, or a STEM school, you might be required to submit letters of recommendation from math and science teachers. Check the colleges, universities on your list to see if they want letters of recommendation from specific teachers. If you're unsure, ask your high school counselor or administrator or refer to the admissions page on the college website at each of the colleges on your list. Once you've chosen which teachers to ask for letters of recommendation, you can ask them in person or by email. The earlier you ask, the better. Teachers are very busy and appreciate having enough time to write these letters. Ask your teachers if they would like you to submit information, including graded work, a brag sheet, or a list of activities to help them write letters of recommendation. A brag sheet lists your interests, goals, and activities, and these can help a teacher write a letter of recommendation that includes specific details about you. Please pay attention to any deadlines your high school has set up to request letters of recommendation. Your school may have procedures for inviting recommenders, teachers, and counselors, so please ask your counselor or administrator for directions. Once you've confirmed that your recommenders, people who will write letters of recommendation, will write your letters of recommendation, you will invite them to submit your letters of recommendation on the Common App. When submitting letters of recommendation using Common App, your teachers do not write letters and hand them to you or mail them in an envelope. Everything will be done through Common App. In this example, Cornell University allows you to submit recommendations from your counselor, teachers, and people from the categories they have listed. For example, you can submit 3 optional letters of recommendation from your clergy, coach, supervisor, or family member. The type and the quantity of recommenders who can submit letters of recommendation vary from university to university. It is important that you check the requirements of each university on your list and ask your recommenders about the needed letters of recommendation long before your due date. To invite recommenders, click on the tab marked Invite Recommenders. The drop-down menu allows you to choose the specific category of the recommender. When you've completed this section, click Continue.